Hi guys, this is Kao with a Spine of Deathwing Kite Tank video. First, we're going to go over the fight on retail. Why retail, you might ask? Well, that's because you can solo it and you won't waste anybody else's time learning the mechanics of the fight and how to kite. You can cancel your parachute with a /cancel or a macro. First thing you'll want to do is kill all the corruptions in the arena. Deathwing will try to roll you off of his back every 20 seconds, so make sure to watch for the timer. To avoid getting rolled by Spine, you simply need to go to the opposite side of where you're standing to reset the roll timer, or stand in the puddle of the dead corruption to get Grasping Tendril. To progress any encounter, we have to wait for 9 bloods to spawn. This is because the hideous amalgamation has to step over 9 corrupted blood residue on the floor. The wait time is approximately 1 minute and 50 seconds into the fight. Once you have 9 bloods in the arena, you can go ahead and kill them, and that'll leave 9 residue on the floor. Once you have 9 residue on the floor, go ahead and kill the corruption to spawn a hideous amalgamation. Taunt the amalgamation over to you without killing it, and have it go over all of the residue. Once it absorbs 9 blood residue, make sure the amalgamation is against the spine and kill it. This will trigger the nuclear blast you're seeing right now and will expose a tendon that's going to try to repair that plate. If you successfully kill the tendon, which you will on retail in one shot, then you will expose the next phase of the fight. In this intermission, you want to kill 2 corruptions that spawn. Killing the corruptions will then spawn hideous amalgamations. I let the amalgamations that spawn roll off, so make sure you're sitting inside of a Grasping Tendril. Once the amalgamations rolled off, I'll just go back to waiting on 9 bloods in the arena again. Once I have 9 bloods in the arena, I will once again kill them. Then I'll kill the corruption as well and wait for the amalgamation to spawn. Once it's spawned, I'll just taunt it without trying to kill it, let it go over the bloods. It absorbs 9 blood residue. I kill it against a plate. That triggers Nuclear Blast, which will expose the tendon again. Now that we've killed the second tendon, we're officially in Phase 3, the final phase of the fight. This intermission actually gets very messy on live. We will once again kill corruptions. Here, I'll kill 2 and roll the amalgamations off to make it smoother. I made this raid plan IO image to show you guys the kiting path, and I'll leave it on the bottom left of the screen. Now we're finally going to simulate the actual kiting path. I leave 1 corruption up to simulate how the arena will look on live. You may not start a kiting path on live where I started, but it's a good way to control all the bloods coming into your group. Once I start kiting, you'll see that I continuously try to avoid 2 things from happening. 1, I don't want to fall off of the spine, and 2, I don't want to get grasped for too long. Getting grasped like we did before to avoid roll will cause us to take some damage and will slow us down, making a train of them. On live, you probably should not let them hit you at all, right? Because you will die. So try to keep some distance, and if they ever get too close to you like they are right here, that would be a great place for a Holy Wrath or a Shockwave Stun. Keep in mind, the priests can grip you back to the group if you're in a tight spot, but you should master your own kiting path and be as independent as possible. This is a stressful fight for everybody when you first prog it, and you want to let everybody else do their own thing. And that's the entire kiting path. Now I'd like to show you one more thing. Here, I'll demonstrate what a grasp looks like when you're in the middle of a kiting path. It's dangerous because all of the bloods are going to converge onto you. but this is exactly where you'd use Holy Wrath or Shockwave to stun those mobs. Now that you understand how this works on retail, let's go onto the PTR footage and I'll show you what it looked like over there.
Keep hitting it. It's gonna be really close. Okay, killing 2 on the right. No more AoE on anything. I'm gripped, I can't get COE on the back one.
1 minute.
Be in the middle, guys. Be in the middle. We're waiting. In the middle and all the healing bullshit. Waiting. We go right.
G-Sec.
Personal.
At the end of the intermission here, you'll see that I had 2 CDs up. It's Holy Shield and Ardent Defender. The reason I didn't start kiting there is because I wanted to get as many bloods killed as possible before moving away to start kiting. I could have weaved another CD in there just to get less damage taken, but I wasn't scared of dying. Here you'll notice I play very safe as to not fall off, and I keep getting grasped by every single one of those tendrils. Once I get near the group, I will slow down in order for the bloods to converge and make a big ball. This is also when I'll use taunts and try to get as many new bloods on me as possible. I cast Consecration to get threat on them as well, and once they're neatly stacked, I Holy Wrath them for the first time. It's okay to cheat and not take the full kiting path, just to get them closer to you, but do remember that you want to be as consistent as possible. Now here, you could cast Holy Wrath, but in a risky move, I choose not to. You should definitely not take chances unless you're certain you're not going to die. I make another pit stop near group here, taunt new bloods in, and let the death ball of bloods get closer to me. Since all my CDs are up, I choose to cheat through that tendril once again and get grasped a little bit. At this point in the fight, I am nameplate capped. I realize that I have a lot of bloods on me and I just choose to Holy Wrath them all at once. This allows me to go into the group and try to get as much threat as possible on new bloods that spawned.
Someone's gonna get gripped, but it's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna need help in 7 seconds. That will be fine.
I have big CVs on it, so I might
Good push.
shit.
In a perfect world, you don't have to get grasped like I do throughout the fight, but I'm trying to ensure that I don't fall off of the spine and make this a clean one-shot, which it was.
Clip in 10.
Get a good push and it's free.
Grip some of these low bloods over if we can. Help
Behind us.
Denny
So
out.
till when your link is up, it's your discretion.
Am I on the thing?
You're on the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Yep.
need to make it a perfect push, okay? We're gonna
We
wait
have
as
final
long as we
bloods.
need to.
Final bloods.
Ideally,
If
wanna
we can
go
crank a
on-
Melg, we can go on the next grip. Not this one,
Yeah.
but the next one.
That's what we want to do, ideally. Grip in the
What are
back.
2-minute CDs at?
A minute.
It's a 10
We want to go on this grip.
It's
if
40.
we can.
40-ish.
Yeah,
We
we're
go
good to
in
go.
8
We're
seconds.
gonna go on this. Slow on the Melg. Stop on a Melg. Wait till you see 9.
Tank barrier, yeah.
He's gathering,
Yeah,
he's
defend it.
gathering, he's gathering.
Free grip.
Alright, and that's it. That's all you need to know in order to kite well. All the little things I've omitted from this are things like what not to do. So just make sure you don't do silly stuff like boots off the edge, or not use CDs in the intermission when it's really difficult. My biggest recommendation is definitely to go on retail and do this on your own like I showed at the beginning of the video. If I missed anything or you have any more questions, leave a comment and come by my Discord, linked in the description below. Thank you all for watching. Good luck on your spine prog. If you'd like to watch me live, you can pop by my stream on twitch.tv/cowclassic. If this video helped you, consider subscribing and like the video. I'll see you guys next time.